I done do the roof. Ah, fuck, man. This is gonna take me some time, man. My fingers feel all goofy. And I just picked the mushroom. Great. What does he do? Doesn't look like he does anything. He's just a normal character. He's got no special moves. Oh, I'm not used to not having the float. That's crazy. Ah, the floating thing is... Ah! Dabanak! Oh, I'm just so bad! Skywalker. Yeah, I started roofing. What had happened, I started roofing. My roommate had moved in, and I remember I quit this one carpet cleaning job, and I went to go kind of carpet clean for this one guy who just owned his own business, and I made 35% commission off of every job, which is really fantastic for a carpet cleaner. So you make a lot of money off of that shit. Anyway, my buddy quit his job. He was a roofer, but he quit his job. And it's funny. When I was a younger man, about 20, I worked for a French guy who on the roof. I was a roofer. And I was just a laborer. Fuck, I was just a stupid fucking idiot back then when I was 20. I was just a complete fucking wreck. Anyway, whoa. What's that? Oh, it's the garbage man. Sounded like the world was ending. Anyway, so this French guy that I work with, who was, you know, crazy tough, hard worker guy. I meet this. Okay, so I quit that job when I first met that guy when I was 20, and then I just fuck. And then it's just such a bizarre series of events. So my buddy quit his job, and when he quit his job, he met this other French guy, and he was best friends with the guy who was my boss back in the day. And I would always talk about this guy, this French guy I worked with, who's crazy, man. He just the hardest worker I've ever seen. Just fuck, you know. And then this guy came back, so I took a job with these guys, and they put me through the fucking the ropes. I got beat like a dog, man. I got treated like a slave, which I didn't mind because, you know, I decided, okay, I'm gonna make roofing my career. Like, I finally figured out what I can do for the rest of my life. I go, okay, now I have a career. So anyway, these guys came back and everything was good, and I was getting really good at roofing. I'm getting better running a crew and learning how to shingle better and this and that. And have you heard my can of tuna story, Tomato? So we had this other guy on our crew who is living in the house. Yeah, okay, so that guy took my can of tuna. So my boss comes up. And I tell him, I ask him, I'm like, did you take my can of tuna? And he's like, no. I was just like, oh man, it's this guy who was living with us. I said, oh man, it's that guy. It's like, you know, I gotta say something, man. That was my food. You can't just go into the cupboard and take whatever you want. And my boss just loses it. Just goes crazy. He's like, oh, whoa. He's just like, don't do that, Joe. I said, well, it's my money, man. I only had $40 left, and I really pretty much budgeted everything. He's like, you gonna yell at this guy for a can of tuna? And I go, well, I'm not gonna yell, but I gotta say something. And then he just loses it. He goes, everything I give you a place to stay, I give you a fucking job. Fuck you! Get the fuck out! You're fired! Go find a place! Just like that. Boom! 10 seconds, the guys kicked me out of my house and fired me from my fucking job. So it's like, wow. And then he starts freaking out. There's this open door. He smashed it with his fist, like, and I respected this guy like crazy. This guy's my hero. And here he is just losing his shit on me like crazy, like psychotic. Like real psychotic crazy. I'm glad that I see other people do it, because I have this ability where I just go like really like weird mental crazy and I can't control myself. And that's what he did. He went completely mental crazy and he could not control himself. And it was terrifying. Talking about like a 6'5", 240-pound roofer, man. Like strong. He will kill you without a doubt. This is why they invented guns, is because of people like him. It's just unbelievably, it's like, he's like MMA, man, but I think he would kill an MMA guy. George St. Pierre, fuck, man, you haven't met my boss. I'm pretty sure my boss will kill you. The strongest and one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. See, this is the thing that I really... He's not only he's a French guy and you think he's big and strong, but he was super intelligent, man. More than he let on. But I knew that guy was intelligent just by the way he talked and the way he did things. You could tell this guy's he's in another league, man. He's like a fucking genius. And he's a roofer. It's like, why are you a roofer? Like, is he... Yeah, anyway. This guy, holy shit. And then so once I lost my job, my roommate, he got fired too. He got fired by the same guy. So I left. So I just quit. And then my buddy came by one day. He says, "Hey man, you want to be my labor?" It's like, I can't pay you a lot, but you could be my labor. And I said, "Fuck, as long as I'm on the roof, fucking right, man." So now I work with my buddy. We're fucking. It's just a 2-man crew, which is, you know, it's hard, man, to be the only labor. And this guy wants to be babied, you know. He's like a typical roofer. Is like, all roofers are like this, man. They only want to do one thing. Me, I do all the cleaning. I do just because I was trained that way. But most roofers, all they do is say, "I'm a shingler. All I do is shingle. I don't do labor work." "Oh, so you're not gonna clean the fucking gutters? You're not gonna do this or that?" You know, it's like, 'cause you're just a fucking shingler, eh? It's like, fuck off, man. I'm a roofer, motherfucker. I make the roof go. I don't care what it is. Cleaning the gutters is just as important as putting on them fucking shingles. Anyway, so it's hard to do all that labor. That's gay. I don't like doing that. I'm surprised that my body can handle all of it, and it's, you know, it's good for me in a way, but man, it takes a lot of energy out of you. So most of the times I get home, I don't have the energy to cast. Like, I'm done. I don't have the energy to talk or come up with a coherent thought. It's like, my job's hard. Life is hard. But anyway. Oh, come on, man! I'm in tiny mode. Do I have to duck? Really? I was doing so good the other night. I felt like I was doing leagues above this.